Greetings everyone, this is Elizabeth, and today I wanted to make some Easter cards. And these can of course be any type of card. The process is going to work for any holiday, anything. I have the Darcie's Heart and Home stamps. These guys are from the Hoppy Cupcake set, and they're just so little stinky cute stamps. So I already got them stamped out. I did fussy cut these ones out. Usually I color then fussy cut, but I wanted to make sure that the ring size I was making was going to work. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a little white, because these guys are going to be bright colorful. So we got this little white to break it up. And then we're going to ink these bigger ones just to help it pop off of our backgrounds. And these backgrounds I made in a live. I got some Happy Mail and used some new inks that were gifted to me and the new Sizzix / Tim Holtz embossing folder. This one is called Swirls, and I was doing some cleanup. So these are my cleanup sheets, and I to be honest, I was going to put them away in my drawer of pre-made backgrounds and cleanup papers, but the drawers are full. I have no room. I have no room for these. So I was like, oh, I better get them used up. And in another Happy Mail, I received some different ribbons and stuff. So I thought, oh, how fun would this be? We'll just use up some more goodies that were gifted to me. So we're going to use these pre-made backgrounds. And even though the backgrounds are different, we're going to use the same setup. We're going to have our layered medallions, our two little images, and some ribbon. Now the ribbon and stuff will be different. These guys might be colored different. The medallions are going to be different, but you know, same easy basic setup. So what I'm going to do is we're going to color. We're going to color. You guys want to color along with me? We'll grab some markers and have some fun. Let's do these guys. A little bit of blue with a little bit of fuchsia-y style pink and maybe a little yellow flower that needs a little bit of greenery. And yes, we shall do that. That will be fabulous. And I'm just using alcohol markers today. You, of course, can use whatever you want. Because I do have so many of these, I'm going to do the easy coloring, guys. You know, that little bit of super easy. We're just going to make our lives easy. So this cupcake liner is basically straight lines, so we can follow along with nice straight swooshies or flicks, whatever you want to call them. And we're going to go up like so. Okay. And yes, I know I'm not getting into the center, because what I'm hoping when I go back through the center, it will make a little extra darkness right there. You see that? Pretty clever of me. So we just add a little bit of funness to that, because we're doing easy peasy today. Easy peasy. Actually, I'm not going to use that one. We're going to get our yellow. And I did ink these guys up with my Memento black ink. It is an alcohol-friendly ink. And then let's see if we got another yellow we can plop in the center there. They're almost the same. That's all right. We can fix that though. We'll grab a gel pen and make that gold in there. Ta-da! Easy peasy. Okay. Let me just grab, ooh, definitely not that. Grab some green, like so. Okay, and this little cheeky poo, same thing. We're gonna do that. Do the band on this one green. So you can do it any colors that you like. This one here, I think we'll make the flower blue, like so. Just kind of try and stay in the line. Okay, and then we'll make the cupcake liner a little bit like this, and we're going to do this one different. We're going to go through the center first. Like so. That way there, when we flick down, it's going to be the same thing. The tops will be lighter. The bottoms will be a little bit lighter. And it's a quick, easy way to add a little bit of interest without having to do the whole shadowy thing. Sometimes that can be a little daunting. Not sure what to do sometimes. Because in alcohol markers, if you overlap and don't blendy blend, that will leave the highlights and dark lights automatically. Okay, because you can really build up the color, and you can see here. There we go. Okay, and then I wasn't fond of these yellows, so let's see if we can't find a nice yellow for our little chick. Oh, that's a much better yellow. Although the flower should have been that color, but that's okay. So we're going to use one of these darker ones, and anything that's under. So the bow is above, the flower is above, that leaf is above, and again, that is above, right? And then we'll just pick one side of the wrapper, because the wrapper is above, right? There we go. And then his little cheeky hair. We'll just darken that just like so. Or maybe we'll do the beak like so. And then we're going to start in the dark and swirly out the color to kind of soften up those lines. Sorry about that. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And start in those and bring that down. And start in the dark and bring it down. Just kind of roll that in there. Sorry about the scratchy noises. Or you're welcome. If you like that noise. It means we're having fun, right? Getting her done. Look at that. Super cute. And we've added very little shading. Okay, just a little bit of shading in there for a little chickie. There's this little girl. Let's do her. He's looking pretty cute. Let's do her with a little bit of peachy cheeks. I know that her cheeks are probably not way up there, but we have to improvise where we can, right? So we give her some peachy cheeks, and then we're going to, do we want a ginger rabbit or do we want a gray rabbit? I think we'll do grays. We're going to do dark for our shadow. Okay, so right under the, just like our little chick. Just like so. And then we'll pick one side of our wrapper, like so. And then we're going to get a lighter gray. Well, that's blue. We don't want blue. That's green. Sometimes these grays, dolphin gray, that's lighter for sure, but I don't know if that's the right kind of light I want. Oh, I kind of like that though. This one here is called Pearl, so it's like a light brownish gray, or even still maybe a peachy color. Blend out these little marks down here. I don't know. I'm not in love with this color now. Can we go over it? Yeah, we're I take it back. We're going gray, you guys. We're going gray. Start up here and blend that down. And that's okay, because all that's going to do is make that just a little bit darker down at the bottom. No big deal. Sometimes that happens. And if it does, just take a darker color and go over it. Blend those out. There we go. Look at that. Oh, I like that. So cute. So, a crisis averted, right? That color would be a good inside for the ears, though. We'll bring it back. And if you find that you've lost your shadow or it's not dark enough, go right back in and pull that in. Okay. And then use your light color again to kind of just pull it down. There you go. Okay. Because I definitely lost it there. Sometimes that happens, and that's okay. That's okay. We just color along. Why doesn't it not feel like that got on there? Okay. And there we go. Just swirl that out, and it'll help that blend right out. And look at those two. They are ready for their front and center. And then we're almost ready. I fibbed. Got to get those ears colored in. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at those. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and finish coloring these guys off camera. But what we're going to do is we're going to get their medallion ready. Now, the little circle is going to stay white. See how they just pop right off of there? And then we're going to color this. And I've got some of those new Catherine Poolers. So I'm going to do either all four of my medallions. 2 are going to be this one and 2 are going to be this one. Aquatini and Be Mine. So I'm just going to show you how we're going to get those colored in. And we don't need a ton. Even though I just put a ton on there, we don't need a ton. Because we're going to put a little doodad on there. Okay. There we go. We can keep it out of the center. That's easy peasy. That's all we need to do, right? That way there we can put our little, look at that. Oh my goodness. Isn't that the cutest? And so I'm going to color the other 3 big ones and these guys off camera, and then we'll be back to assemble them all. I hope you didn't wait too long. So that took me a little bit to get everybody colored up, but look at how cute they are. And yeah, and with the little cupcakes, you can definitely have fun with their wrappers. This one, I did add a little bit of shading, and then where the little dots are, I went, after it dried, went and poked some dots right over the top of them, just to give them a little bit of interest. And focus. So yeah, super fun. Did the same with that one. This one, I did a little shadow and then dropped it down. So that was cute like that too. So lots of ways to color them up. And now we get to put it together. I did cut all of my backgrounds down to 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. And then I just have my regular A2 size card bases, which would be your 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then we're just gonna attach all of these. Okay. So it doesn't matter how long it takes you to do something, right? If you're like, oh, I can't color that fast. You know what? I don't either. I don't color that fast. That's why I put it, put you guys on hold and go finish it up, because you'd have been sitting there about an hour while I decided what colors I was using and stuff like that. I do simple coloring a lot, which doesn't consist of a lot of shading and shadow work and stuff. Yeah, I try to make it a little bit easier on myself. And you guys can definitely do that. You can always find the one person you want to give an extra special card to. And if it takes you, 15 days to do that one card, that's okay. That's okay. I got projects around here. Good intentions. Projects for days. And I got my wedding invitations mailed out to my niece. Well, not my wedding invitations, but I made them for her. So those are out in the mail. So that means I can get back to my... Why are we not sticking here? Making some pre-recorded videos and stuff. So that's why we're here today, making some beautiful cards. Well, that, and I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't put these card bases away. I has no room. Oh, these colors, just look at that. And that's just clean up. Oh, so fabulous. So bright and cheery. These from the live the other day. Oops. Scooch that down just a little bit. Yeah, I don't remember the names, but those were the Catherine Pooler inks. Oh, look at that. They did make some beautiful cleanup, though. I will have to admit to that. I don't know if they're better than my Simon Hurley ones, because, I do love to do a good cleanup with those, too. Okay, just look at that. Isn't that just pretty? Okay, so we have our card bases. Now, oops, I squished you around. We're gonna get the ribbon on. I forgot the ribbon. I shouldn't have glued those down. Ooh, I always do that. Do you guys do that? You totally forget what you're doing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Because these are supposed to wrap around that, but that's okay. That's okay. What we'll do is we'll use some actually, let's pull that, since I can't wrap it around because I forgot. We'll go like so, I can't believe I did that. Yes, I can. Sounds like something I would do. I just want to add a little extra bling. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our double-sided tape because, you know, it's clear-ish, right? It's clear-ish. Let me divide that right there, I think. That's where we'll put our one piece of ribbon. Ugh, I can't believe I did that. Yes, I can. As I'm looking at the ribbon and thinking, oh yeah, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so that's going to go there. We're just going to do this the same for all of them. These purple ones are getting the one strip of green. Just kind of eyeball it. Make sure it's run all the way across. Such dork. Just sometimes. Okay, and then we're gonna put our little, and then we'll trim the ribbon. But see that? The lovely ribbon. Okay, can't really see. I am gonna grab my red line tape. I do have a nice skinny one. Oh no. I do, but I don't. Please hold. All right. One of the craft stores when we first moved here was going out of business, and they had the Darcie Hercules tape. I don't know if they still make it because I think Darcie went out of business, but it's a pretty good one, so I've got it on stock. But you can just search it by red line tape, and it's super sticky, super sticky. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right to the edge with it, right on top of the ribbon. Okay, just like so. I'm gonna snip that off. We'll cut the rest off when we get this all the way on there. Okay, so we're gonna very carefully get this tape to peel, or the backing to peel off. Come on. Beautiful, beautiful. And then when I trimmed these, okay, if you buy these little sequin strips, all I did was I put a little bit of my glue right over the top, and then I just let it dry, okay? I did it to the both ends just so the little bits wouldn't fall off. And now they'll be secure because we're using that red line tape, right? So we're just going to make sure that is on that red line tape, nice and secure, just like so. It's a little wonky, but that's going to be behind our little medallion, so that's okay. And now we're going to trim everybody. Trim. And then go like that, get that little broken one off, and that will stay just fine because it's got the glue right there at the end. Okay, look at this, look at this. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Forgot to put the cork in my glue. That's all right. Oh, you know what? Let's put some foam on that so it'll set over the ribbon. Put a little above and a little bit low. Get that peeled off. right. Ha ha ha. Oh, no. That was crooked. I'm going to... Lots of boo-boos today. Learn from my mistakes. Okay, let's measure that. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to do our little centerpiece. Just kind of eyeball that to the center-ish. Like so. And then we can put our little cupcakes on. Oh my goodness, look at that. It looks very interesting through the backside. Means you did a good job coloring. Oh my goodness, look at. Oh, how cute is that? Oh, fabulous. Okay, I'm gonna this paper here, I'm gonna put I'm gonna peel it open because it's that Raffi tape or Raffi, I don't know, it's Rafiki, I don't know. Wait, that's a monkey. I'm gonna put 2 strips of pink and then 1 strip of the very light pink. And then we'll put our little medallions on. Okay, that'll be like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these together, and then I'll be back to say goodbye as I show you the wondrous that. Ta-da! They are all done and adorable. Look at those. Oh my goodness. So again, these backgrounds were made on a live. These ones were some cleanup. These ones were the Sizzix / Tim Holtz textures die or embossing folder, and this one was called Swirls, and we used some lovely new inks on them. Oh my goodness, though. And these are Darcie Heart and Home. And this one is Hoppy Cupcake. Hoppy Cupcake set. And the Hoppy Cupcake, it does, so Hello Cupcake, the 2 little cupcakes. Cupcake, your, you making me, oh, Cupcake, you making me so hoppy. And hey chick, you're the, people screaming outside. You're the icing on the cupcake. This particular one, however, was ruined, but I got it on clearance, so I'm not sad about it. It just, if you notice a blemish in your stamp, I recommend stamping them as soon as you get them so you can send them back. But again, I got those on a really good deal, so one stamp that doesn't work, it's not going to break the bank, and I'm not going to fuss with sending it back. But I can use it on a grungy background where maybe that won't be seen, or I can put an embellishment on it if I choose to use it. But what do you guys think? They're going to go in as pairs on my shop, chatwithsassy.com, if you're interested in supporting my channel. You can purchase these cute little cutie patooties. I love it. Look at them. But a great way to use up some backgrounds and some cleanup stuff and ribbon. If you've got some ribbon stowed away, these were gifted to me, and look at, just perfect. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a wonderful crafty day, and we'll see you next time right here on the channel. Bye-bye.